Hello, welcome back to Hunter Tune. Today we have something a little bit different on the channel. I got a pretty good deal on this. I saw it on Facebook Marketplace the other day, and it seemed really cheap, especially for a car that runs and drives in 2025. To find something for $1,000 that drives you home, I couldn't pass it up. And it's fully electric. And I know this video might not be for everybody, but don't worry guys, I finally actually got my engine back from the machine shop for the high compression single cam build. It's been almost 2 years, but this thing is going together hopefully in the next week or two. I'm just waiting on bearings because I ended up using them on some other projects, I think. So, but the high compression single cam build is a go. And I also have a Y8 that we're doing a build on as well. So 2 single cam engine builds going on, and I have somebody coming to do the dyno work hopefully in the next 2 weeks as well. So the dyno can get out of my driveway hopefully and actually get to use. But it's been a little bit of a long process, so thank you for being patient with me guys. This whole move has been such a blessing, but it's also been just a lot for all of us. So just bear with us. Baby girl is due honestly like any day or week now. So life's busy, but check out my 2014 Nissan Leaf. So I picked this car up last night for $1,000. They were asking $1,300 for it, and this is what the ad looked like. My bad, it's a 2011, not a 2014. But here's the pictures that were on the ad. Honestly, like terrible pictures. Super bad pictures. And then the description is pretty vague. It's my husband's vehicle, message him, and it says limited range but still makes it around town. Used it to go to and from work and a few trips to the store. Would have to charge it every day, but it's great for a local student who can stay in town. So I hit him up, and I was like one of the first people to hit him up on it, and just said like, hey, can I come check it out? And I went to go look at it 2 days ago, and on my way there the guy messaged me and he said, hey, sorry dude, the battery's dead. The 12-volt battery's dead, so he has to charge it, come back tomorrow. So I came back the next day, which was yesterday, and he had it all ready to go. The tires are all flat, and I mean the tires aren't flat, but they're low on pressure. It's probably hard to tell on video, but the tires are a little bit low, and the brakes are just full of rust. And the car is honestly pretty filthy. He said that they cleaned it up, and this is cleaned up, I guess. So I don't know if you can see, but there's mud, quite a bit of mud through here. This window is pretty disgusting. That's all on the inside. But the tires seem okay. The brakes very rusty, and when I took it on the test drive, yeah, you can see I gotta probably pump the tires up a little bit. The guy did say that it was sitting for the last approximately 3 months without being driven at all. So that did kind of explain the dead 12-volt battery and the brakes being rusty. But I took it on a test drive and everything worked. The heater works, the air conditioner works, all the lights work, all the, you know, the windshield wipers. The car drove honestly pretty good, and it stops, but the brakes are a little rusty, like I was saying, so I've just been trying to be hard on them. But I've put about, I don't know, 20 miles on it. He fully charged it when I left his house, drove it about 20 miles home, and the car still is claiming to have around 40 miles of range. I don't know how much range these things have, but it actually went up in range as I drove it home, so that was kind of weird. Anyways, let's check out the interior on this thing, and then we'll check out like how this thing works and stuff like that. So the interior is a little bit dirty. I actually rode my scooter all the way over to the guy's house so I could just throw the scooter in the back, and I didn't need a ride to bring this thing home. But it just smells like, I don't know, just like old farmhouse in here, really bad. So I can't wait to get this thing cleaned up. And the windows are dirty. There's like shit all over the floor. Kind of gross, and it just stinks. And I don't know if there's like stains in the door panels and stuff here. I'm gonna try to get a lot of that cleaned up as well. But believe it or not, this car has only 49,000 miles on it. You see it's just got dirt kind of everywhere, and if we pop the trunk, he did give me a charger with it. I don't know if this is like a Nissan charger. Yeah, it looks like it. So this is Nissan specific. I don't know if you can get like a 220 volt charger or not, because this one just looks like it's 110. I don't know. Might have to check that out. But other than that, looks like it's got a little carrying case for the charger here, and then my scooter. So I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up a little bit because it just smells, it just smells bad. And another issue, the only issue with the car that I know of, is the driver window doesn't roll down. It rolls down, but you have to like hit the button 100 times, and it just moves like a, you know, 1/8 of an inch at a time, and you have to keep hitting the button. So hang on, buddy, let Daddy clean it out first, and then we can play on it, okay? He's always excited about a new car. Is this a car, buddy? Car? Should we pop the hood? Let's check this thing out. So there's the 12 volt battery. Man, there's just crap everywhere. Really needs a good cleaning. But yeah, here's the engine, or whatever this is. I know the orange wires mean that it's high voltage, but I really don't know what this is, if it's just like a generator thing, or I really don't know. Alright guys, so I just got done vacuuming the Leaf, and yeah, looks pretty good in here. Still a little bit smelly, but it is much better already. This part of the carpet got tore up a little bit. I don't know if it's just from the dealer sticker thing they put on the carpet to protect it. So, I don't know, the guy never took it off the couple years he owned this car, so the sticker ended up peeling up the carpet right there. I'm gonna have to pick up some floor mats for this thing. But yeah, it's actually fairly clean in here. And I haven't even cleaned off all the dust and grime from like the center console or anything like that yet. So probably gonna do that soon as well to get rid of that stuff. But like, car is just really dirty. Like, there's dirt right there by the power button, and yeah, it's just overall kind of gross still. So plan on doing a bunch of scrubbing on the panels and stuff like that. But first, I'm gonna wash the exterior and in the door jambs and stuff, because there's still a bunch of mud down here and in here and there. So, and I did clean under here as well, just vacuuming. I just vacuumed everything. I haven't sprayed anything with water yet. I would like to pressure wash a lot of this stuff, and I'm going to try to be careful about getting too much water on some of this stuff, but it should be sealed up. I don't really foresee an issue spraying electrical everything with a pressure washer, but I don't know. We'll see. We might play it safe and just leave this alone and just clean up the outsides of the perimeter here and under the hood. Alright, so I've been pressure washing on the Leaf quite a bit, and the car itself really wasn't all that dirty, but in like all the channels up here and stuff like that, it just slung dirt all over, just because there's so much dirt built up in all these little cracks and the door jambs and everything like that from sitting for so long. I did clean up under here a little bit, just kind of going around the outsides, and it is much cleaner already. There's still a bunch of stuff. I've been pressure washing for like 20 minutes already, and still quite a bit, but you can see the wheels even cleaned up really nice. I left one wheel not pressure washed, and you guys maybe can tell the difference. We could take a look at this one over here. I haven't put soap on this car or nothing. This is all just pressure washing, so pretty cool to see the transformation. It all just comes right off. So I'm gonna keep pressure washing and maybe lay some soap on this thing and see what it looks like. All right, guys, sorry, it's a little bit windy outside. I'm gonna try to do this the best I can without getting wind noise. But I got done washing the leaf, and it's actually really clean. I just did a basic wash on the outside, and I got all that crap out from all the channels on the roof and in the door jambs and all that kind of stuff. And I did just kind of rinse off the engine bay, and man, it's like a brand new car now. Best part, has a 51R Honda battery. We'll check out the inside here. I did get the windows cleaned up, and I just kind of scrubbed a little bit. I just took glass cleaner and a rag on everything to kind of get some of the dirt and grime up. And yeah, I just got to get a set of floor mats for this thing. But yeah, honestly, clean little rig. There's some stains I'm sure I could get out if I knew how to detail better, but yeah, all the glass is really clean. And yeah, other than a couple stains here and there, which definitely probably could come out. Not bad for $1,000 little rig. Let's go take it for a ride. All right, guys, so about to set sail in the Leaf for the first time on camera, and first time with the car actually cleaned up decent enough to not want to throw up in here. So I have my key fob. It only came with one key, but yeah, this is the key. It's got lock, unlock, and some other button on it. And as long as that's in the car, you just have to put your foot on the brake and hit the power button. And she springs to life. So yeah, we're about half battery, and it's showing 25 miles of range right now. This is the battery temperature, I believe. And then yeah, 49,620 miles on this thing. It's got a kind of like a heads-up display here. And a pretty nice touchscreen radio, especially for 2011. Driving range, nearby stations, update stations, energy info, climate control, a bunch of stuff on here. Sweet. So yeah, all we do is turn the radio off so we don't get demonetized. And then yeah, so this is the shifter, and you just push it over and up. Now we're in reverse, and it just automatically starts moving. So the Tesla that we had, you could let your foot off the brake and the car wouldn't move. You had to actually hit the gas for it to move, and then when you let off the gas, it would automatically brake for you. But this thing drives like a normal car. It's got a pretty decent backup camera too, without the sun glaring. So yeah, we're gonna take this thing for a little ride. Roll the windows down a little bit. Yeah, so the only problem the window only goes like an 1/8 inch at a time. So I don't know if that's the motor going bad or if it's a bad switch or something. All the other windows work perfectly fine, besides this one. And I need to roll the windows down because it is 90 degrees October 4th in Wisconsin. And I could turn the air conditioning on, I suppose, but that's going to limit the range that we're going to get. So we're gonna play it safe. And I want to air this thing out because it still stinks. I don't know if it's just stuck into the carpet or into the seats or whatnot. Yeah, it takes a little bit to roll the window down, let me tell you what. See if I can get it to go all the way down. Man, this is tiring. Just pushing the button non-stop. But at least we can get it to roll down. That's all the way down. So yeah, these ones work just fine. Front, back. All of those work perfect. So yeah, we're gonna drive it around. I got 16 and a half miles on it so far since I bought it. And yeah, we're just gonna go drive it around and see. Maybe I'll go show my dad what I picked up, and he'll laugh at me. And then yeah, we'll just kind of cruise around, and I'll tell you what I think of this thing. Yeah, and you can see your little energy meter up here. Sorry if it's hard to see. You can kind of see it there, 33 miles an hour. And then there's like a little bar on the top left that shows you how efficient you're driving, I think. And it's in regular mode right now. And if we go down here and we move it over and down again, now it's in eco mode, and we have regenerative braking. So when we let off the gas, the car will actually slow down with the electric motor. And then if we give it throttle, it's a little bit more of a pooch. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna drive it around. I'll let you know how far we get. We're at 17.1 miles right now. The range stated says 29. And I kind of want to just drive this thing around for a little while and see how far I can drive it on a charge. Another weird thing about it is sometimes you hit the brakes and it kind of feels like the brakes have like warped rotors or something. But I think it's like my electric scooter, where you pull you push the brake and it engages the electric motor as well. So I don't know if that's a thing on this car, but it's like on and off. Sometimes it'll brake really hard and sometimes it won't, like depending on how hard I'm pushing the gas pedal. And yeah, but anyways, I have it in normal mode right now, and I saw over here it has a traction control button. You don't think that this thing can spin the tires, could you? You think she'll spin them? Should we give her a shot around this corner? No shot. She burns the tires for $1,000. We should see if she burns them from a straight line roll. All right, fine. We'll see if she can burn them from a. Oh, there's somebody up here. I'm respectful. I don't do it in front of people. Even though they probably wouldn't even know what hit them. It's not like this thing's gonna be loud, other than tires screeching. The most uneventful burnout in the world. Not like that car with a broken muffler. We're classy over here in the Leaf. All right, let's see what she does. You think she can do a brake stand? What if I hit the gas and the brake at the same time? Oh, dead hooks. She dead hooks, boy. It's pretty quick. I bet you this thing does like 0 to 60 in like, I don't know, 5 seconds, which isn't terrible. It actually gets up and goes pretty good. And if we just punch it from a roll here, yeah, she gets up and goes. One more. That instant electric torque. It ain't nothing like the Tesla, I'll tell you that much. But I would say that this thing's equivalent to maybe 100 less horsepower than like a base Tesla. Even like a regular standard Tesla is pretty quick. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think we should do with this thing? Should I just flip it? Bought it for $1,000, sell it for maybe $2,500 or something like that after we clean it up here a little bit more, and do a little bit more, you know, testing on the battery and stuff like that, so we know exactly what's up with it. And yeah, just kind of cleaned it up. Got it for a pretty good price. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know what else we can do with it. I can maybe try to put a different battery pack in it, but I don't know how expensive that is. Because clearly this battery probably doesn't get the stated range that it once did. Granted, it's like 14, 15 years old now. But yeah, I'm just gonna drive it around for a little while. I actually might go take it out to the highway and see if we can do some highway speeds with it, and maybe see how fast this thing goes. probably going to kill the battery really, really quick. But now we got a yellow light. Oh, that's because the traction control's on. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, maybe we'll just go drive around town a little bit more. I don't know. I guess I don't really do a whole lot of driving, and if I do like a longer trip, if I do a longer trip, I obviously wouldn't take this thing. But just for going around town, grabbing groceries, or you know, running to the store quick, or just doing basic running around within, you know, my city, maybe one city over, I don't see why this thing, you know, wouldn't be that big of a deal, even with a battery that's kind of at the, you know, lower end of its life. So we're gonna throw her an eco until we get to the highway, and then we'll give this thing the beans and see if she goes like 100 miles an hour. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. Yeah, and some of you guys don't know me. I'm a self-employed business owner that sells fuel injectors and turbo parts and deals with a lot of tuning and turbo Honda Civics. But this is a little exception. I like to buy cheap cars on Facebook Marketplace as well, and just kind of see what we can get for a bargain and try to make some money. Granted, I'm self-employed, so any way to make a couple bucks is always something that I'm looking for to support my growing family. And yeah, just out here enjoying a beautiful October 4th in Wisconsin at nearly 90 degrees. The dash in here says 75. I don't know what's wrong with that. When I left my house, my weather station said 89. So I trust that more than this thing. But yeah, like I said, this car's been sitting for a couple months, and the guy really only drove it to work and back. And he said he paid it off, and he just wanted to get it out of his yard. So here we are, reaping the benefits, I suppose. For $1,000, I'm driving myself around town. That's a pretty rare thing nowadays, unfortunately. When I first got my driver's license, you could find cars for $500. Or at least a decent car for $1,500, you know. And I would say that a decent car like this for $1,000 is a freaking steal nowadays. Even with the battery in its current state, I mean, I've been cruising. I don't know if I've timed this, how long I've been driving, but yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if it'd be worth trying to keep this thing and see if it'll survive a Wisconsin winter or not, and do some more videos about it. I'm not really sure. Depending on how many views this video gets, it will determine if I'm just going to sell this thing right away, or if I'll keep it and make some content with it. Obviously, it's not the most exciting thing in the world to drive. It's actually a very boring car to drive. It's an appliance. It has no soul, as some would say. But I did see a couple other people making videos with these cars, and I think the cheapest one that I saw that somebody picked up was around $3,000 or $3,500. And I got this one for much cheaper than that. And another thing too, it might be a little bit of a tip for you guys, is don't be scared. Don't be scared of the ads where the pictures are terrible and the description is terrible. Usually those are the best deals because people don't take the time to even clean the car out before they sell it. So if you're willing to you know, clean the car out and clean it up a little bit and take some good pictures, which by the way, I just picked up an iPhone 17 Pro Max, and this phone is amazing, and you can really get some good pictures just on your phone if you just take some time, go to a well-lit parking lot and take pictures of every corner. It really goes a long way in the for sale ad. Now we're merging onto the highway. I'm not flooring it. I actually kind of want to see how far I can get on a range test with this thing and see how it does on the highway. Well, I just got passed by a semi. He's probably like, screw you, Leaf. I'm hauling leaves. But we're doing 69, 70 miles an hour. The range has gone down pretty significantly on the highway. We're doing 70. I'm going to set the cruise. All right, we got the cruise set at 71. And yeah, the range has gone down significantly. We're gonna cruise the highway here for, you know, 4 miles or so, 5 miles, and see what we can get out of it once we get off the highway. I don't think I'm doing a top speed test today. I don't want to run out of battery on the highway. We're risking it for the biscuit here. Also, a big shout out to Nomis Industries. If you need your Honda ECUs worked on, he's the guy, and he's got great air fresheners. Well, I have been driving for quite a while. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but I'm officially bored of driving. This thing is kind of lame to drive around, but for practical use just around town, like, I've got 40 miles on this charge, and it just came up with the warning saying battery level is low. Find a charger soon. So we are going to drive up to a car dealership that is up the road, and I'll let you know when I get there, and we'll plug it in, because it actually has on the car, it actually has like a GPS that shows you where nearby chargers are that you can use for free. So I'm gonna go pull up to one of them and see how that experience is, I guess. It says we have 6 miles of range left. But it said, to my defense, it said 8 miles of range left for the last, like, at least 5 miles. So I don't know if I've been driving more conservatively or what, where the range is now showing more, but it's still driving just fine. No issues. And shit, man, if we can get 50 miles of range out of it, kind of as is, for $1,000, I don't think that's anything to complain about. It does highway speeds. It drives super smooth. Whisper quiet. Good stereo. Good heater, good air conditioner. Yeah, I don't know. Should we just give this thing away to somebody? I was also considering that. Since we moved into our new house, there's been some people that have been walking by quite often, and they just kind of walk everywhere they go. They don't, I'm assuming they don't have a car or anything like that. And I have been kind of contemplating, you know, maybe picking a car up and giving it away to somebody, and then possibly thinking about doing a giveaway for a Civic as well, which would involve, you know, you guys purchasing something on huntertune.com, and, you know, that whole thing. I don't even know where to start with doing a giveaway, to be completely honest. But I know I don't have to do anything legality-wise if I just give somebody something. So, you know, giving back to the local community kind of reminds me of a Bible verse that I'm going to share with you guys. It is 2 Corinthians 9:7. Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. And that kind of weighs on me a little bit, because like I said, I am self-employed, and you know, I'm not rich by any means, but I am able to support my family, which is such a blessing from the Lord, that He's given me this business with the huntertune.com, and you guys as awesome customers and viewers. So I'm very thankful for that. And I feel like I would like to give back to you guys by doing a possible car giveaway. I don't know what car I would give away yet, and it is just some stuff I'm thinking about. I don't have a huge audience, so giving away something that's even $5,000 or something like that would be kind of a lot for me. But I'm hopeful, and I know the Lord will provide. So yeah, that's just a thought, guys. If I don't flip this thing and make some money on it. So yeah, as I was saying, my camera cut off because I ran out of memory. But yeah, it's such a, I'm very fortunate to be in the position I am, even though I might not seem like a huge YouTuber to a lot of you. It's been such a blessing for us. So thank you for all the support, all the subscribes, all the likes, and all the orders on huntertune.com. They don't go unnoticed, and they definitely do not go unappreciated. So let me know what you guys think of what we should do to it. We're driving up to the dealership here. There's a local Ford dealership that has free charging, and we're gonna drive up there and see where we're at for range. We've already gone 3 more miles, and it's only gone down 1 mile on the range. So we're at 43 miles now on this charge, and yeah, like I said, I bet you we can get 50 out of it, no problem. And I don't even know if it was fully charged when we picked it up, but I don't know how accurate the range is on these things. But, I mean, especially for somebody that needs it for around town, I think it's a good car. Well, we just got to one of these free chargers here, and the car just came up and said, very low battery. Would you like to search for a nearby charging station? So yeah, I just ended up pulling in here because the range was at 5 miles, and we're at 46 miles right now on the charge that we've driven. And the lines are showing, so I don't know. I'm gonna plug it in. I don't even know how to pop the frickin', I don't even know how to charge it. We're in park. I'm gonna shut it off. There should be, oh, right here, just like a hood latch. I'm just gonna charge it for a couple minutes so I can get home, and we'll see. Oh, you gotta pay for this son of a gun? Time limit, 2 hours. Oh, screw that, we're gonna go to the free one across the street. I think there's a free one across the street. Well, it turns out the one across the street you also have to pay for. I thought they were free chargers, but I guess not. Makes sense. Power ain't free, you know. So we are going to drive back to my house. Hopefully we make it. It says very low battery. And you know, it's funny, like I suffer from anxiety quite a bit. But, you know, running batteries completely out, hopefully gonna make it home, I'm like, sign me up, this is fun. But the stupidest things will give me like anxiety so bad I feel like I'm gonna die. I don't understand. Like, some people think like, oh, how can you go paramotoring, or how can you go 160 miles an hour in the quarter mile? Like, that stuff, like, I have a reason to be anxious, but the stuff that like gives me anxiety, that's like crippling to deal with, I couldn't even explain what it is, you know, or why it happens. But this kind of stuff, you know, rolling with lines, very low battery, you know, we don't even have any bars left. Hopefully we make it. I'll let you know if we make it home. Yeah, it's still driving just fine, doing 41 miles an hour. No issues to speak of. Still has power. I wonder how far you can actually go before it doesn't let you drive. I'm not going to do that test today. Let me know if you want to see that. We might be able to get to 50 miles before I charge it in anyways. So, yeah, we'll see. So yeah, guys, that is my Nissan Leaf. I did make it home. Drove it around for about 50 miles on the charge that I received when I got it. And we did some tire spinning with it, and did a little bit of highway driving for about 5 miles. You know, it gets around, and we cleaned it up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments. There it is over there, but the wind noise, if I step over there, is probably gonna be pretty bad. We can try it. We can try to do a quick walk around while there's a break in the wind, but there she is in all her glory. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. Look forward to some more Honda content with the D-Series engine builds coming up soon. And God bless. We'll see you later.